जी।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
शाखा शुरू करते हैं।
ओके।
संघ सिद्ध।
नमस्ते।
प्रणाम। एक शाखा शुरू करते हैं।
ओके।
एकात्मता मंत्र कहते हैं, उसके मेरे पीछे दोहराइए। यम वैदिका मंत्रदृशः पुराणा
यं वैदिका मंत्रदृशः
पुराणा
इंद्रं यमं मातरिश्वानमाहु
इंद्रं यमं मातरिश्वानमाहुः
वेदान्तिनो निर्वचनीयमेकम्
वेदान्तिनो निर्वचनीयमेकम्
यं ब्रह्म शब्देन विनिर्दिशन्ति
यं ब्रह्म शब्देन विनिर्दिशन्ति
शैवायमीशं शिव इत्यवोचन्
शैवायमीशं शिव इत्यवोचन्
यं वैष्णवा विष्णुरिति स्तुवन्ति
यं वैष्णवा विष्णुरिति स्तुवन्ति
बुद्धस्तथार्हन्निति बौद्धजैनः
बुद्धस्तथार्हन्ति बौद्धजैनाः
सच्छ्री अकालेति च सिक्खसन्तः
सच्छ्रीकालेऽपि च सिक्खसन्तः
शास्तेति केचित् कतिचित् कुमारा
शास्तेति केचित् कुमारः
स्वामीति मातेति पितेति भक्त्या
स्वामीति मातेति पितेति भक्त्या
यं प्रार्थयन्ते जगदीशतारम्
यं प्रार्थयन्ते जगदीशतारम्
स एक एव प्रभुरद्वितीयः
स एक प्रभुरद्वितीयः। रक्षाबंधन के बाद अभी रक्षाबंधन के लिए समय है। आपने अपने अपनी जगह पे जिन लोगों को बुलाया है उन लोगों को रक्षा बंधन मतलब राखी के तौर पे कोई धागा बांधिए। कितना है तू यहाँ पे खुद तैयार किए वो देख ना
निर्घट बांधीचे सर
वेट कर रही हूँ मैं आता म्यूट नहीं सबका रक्षाबंधन हुआ होगा तो आगे बढ़ सकते हैं हम
हाँ आगे बढ़ेंगे
गोपीनाथ जी आप वक्ता परिचय करके देंगे आपका माइक म्यूट है
नमस्ते जी। आज आप हमारा वक्ता है कि अनिल वार्तक। He is originally from Kalyan, Mumbai. Kalyan is a special place. Sends many of the human resources, majority of human resources to the economic capital of India. He did his MTech in electrical engineering. He has been a Pacharik from 1992, and he worked in various places called Goa, Nashik, Latur, Mumbai, and he is now working as a Pracharak in Vishwa Vibhag office in Delhi. So that's it.
It's our pleasure to have you, Anilji, in Shakha. Because we get many contacts every day from you, the
Yes,
people
yes,
coming to
yes.
Europe every time, and it is really nice to have you today. We welcome you.
Yes, thank you. धन्यवाद.
We'll repeat a small shlok behind Akash. The shlok is about who our real bandhu is. As we are celebrating Raksha Bandhan, we should know um, whom we should consider as our bandhu. So, Akash will tell us half line and we'll repeat after him.
परो अपि हितवान बंधु बंधु अपि अहितः पर
परो अपि हितवान बंधु बंधु अपि हितः
अहित तेजः व्याधि
अहित
हितम अरण्यम औषधम
इदम meaning is
the meaning is the person whom with we have no relation but who helps us in our difficult times is our real brother. Uh, in contrast to a person who is our relative but doesn't help us during our bad time. This is similar to having uh, disease in your body and which makes you weak inside, but simultaneously you have plants in forest which grow far from you, which help you.
we'll move on.
Uh, क्षमा करें संयोगिता जी, पर रश्मि जी आप बैठ सकती है, आप खड़ा रहने की आवश्यकता।
That's what I was about to tell Giri now. That is Baudik session. Maybe we'll see. Thank you. We'll do that. Shall I unmute? No. I know what you mean, but shall I unmute my thing, because if everybody speaks, then the screen may change. Shall I unmute now? Mute now? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we have Margadarshan now, so it's okay if you mute. Jannavi ji, can you start Padya?
Okay. कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पं वितरन्तो नवसन्देशं घटयामो नवसङ्घटनं रचयामो नवमितिहासं कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पम् नवमन्वन्तरशिल्पिनः राष्ट्रसमुन्नतिकाङ्क्षिणः त्यागधनः कार्यैकर्ताः कृतिनिपुणः वयमविषण्णाः कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पम् भेदभावना निरासरन्तः दीनदरिद्रान् समुद्धरन्तः दुःखवितप्तान् समाश्वसन्तः कृतसङ्कल्पान् सदा स्मरन्तः कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पम् प्रगतिपथान्न हि विचलेम परम्परान् संरक्षेम समोत्साहिनो निरुद्वेगिनो नित्यनिरन्तरगतिशीलाः कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पम् वितरन्तो नवसन्देशम् घटयामो नवसङ्घटनम् रचयामो नवमितिहासं कृत्वा नवदृढसङ्कल्पम्। इसका एक छोटा सा शॉर्ट अर्थ बताती हूँ। कृत्वा नवदृढ़ संकल्पम मीन्स नया संकल्प करके हम लोग ये संदेश फैलाएंगे और नया संगठन बनाएंगे और इस संगठन को बनाते हुए एक नया इतिहास बनाएंगे, ऐसा है।
I request now Anil ji to guide us.
जी, नमस्ते। सभी को रक्षाबंधन की शुभकामनाएं। आज जन्माष्टमी है, सभी को जन्माष्टमी की भी शुभकामनाएं। टुडे वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग Rakshabandhan Utsav in Keshav E Shakha. We all may know that Rakshabandhan has a very traditional significance in our society. There are references from Puranic times. You may have heard the story, I may not repeat the whole, that Narayani or Lakshmi Devi, she tied a Rakhi on the hands of King Bali and requested him that Vishnu should come back to heavens. The shloka then says, Yena baddho bali raja danavendro mahabalihi. Yena baddho bali raja danavendro mahabalihi tena tvam anubandhami rakshe machal तेन त्वाम अनुबंधामि रक्षे माचल. Its meaning is, जिस the Rakhi with which King Demon Bali, who was all powerful, but he was also tied down by the Rakhi and had to fulfill the wishes of Mata Lakshmi. I am tying this Rakhi on your wrist so that please protect and never waver from this. This is the message of brotherhood, of love, of togetherness which this Rakshabandhan festival has given throughout all the times. We know that in our traditional families, sisters tie Rakhi to brothers, and it is the day where this brotherhood and the affection is symbolized. It is celebrated almost all over Bharat on the day of Rakshabandhan with some other names also, and there are some other significance also for this Rakshabandhan. For example, in Maharashtra, in especially coastal areas, it is the time when fishing starts again. So, the people from fisherman community worship the sea god and then start their fishing activity again after the fury of monsoon. In Sangh, we also celebrate Rakshabandhan Utsav as a part of yearly schedule. In Bharat, there are 6 important Utsavs celebrated in Sangh. In Vishwa Vibhag, we have decided that 4 such Utsavs will be celebrated, and Rakshabandhan is one of them. Sangh has given a social meaning to this Rakshabandhan Utsav. Swayamsevaks not only celebrate this Utsav in Shakha, but also fan out to villages, city localities, and tie Rakhi to all, old or young, brothers or sisters, officers, clerks, wherever they go, they tie the Rakhi. Many times in my childhood or when I was in college, we had been to various villages and various localities tying Rakhi to anyone and everyone. People used to get surprised. Many women and sisters used to ask, I should tie Rakhi to you, how you are tying Rakhi to me? Then we used to say that is correct, but this is a festival of brotherhood, togetherness, to establish oneness or closeness in society. So we are tying Rakhi to each and everyone. Many people in especially villages had never experienced that someone from city is coming to their house, visiting them and tying Rakhi. And they were greeting us like anything. Some used to offer money, some used to offer sweets. It was a very, very beautiful experience. There is also some subtle thought behind celebrating this Utsav and giving importance to this Utsav. We all might know, many of us today in E-Shakha may know Sangh from Bharat also. Some of you may have joined just now, relatively new. Sangh was started by Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar with the aim to unite Hindu society. Shakha is a medium to organize the Hindu society so that it becomes united. Our society had much apparent diversity. It's a huge country. It has a very long, thousands of years of history. So there is a diversity in dress, in language, in geography, in climate, in customs. There are literally thousands of such customs all over Bharat. These are not the differences. These are diversities. These are the manifestation of a same oneness which lies underneath these apparent differences. But during the long period in our history, when invasions and foreign rule was there, many discrepancies crept in our society. And these diversities, unfortunately, took some form of differences in the society. It created some divisive feeling. Casteism in was such thing. One section of the society started looking down upon other as so-called Dalits or untouchables. We all know that historically and philosophically also, Hindu Dharma Shastras never supported such behavior. The motto from our ancient literature, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, each and everything around us is the manifestation of divinity. It is proclaimed in our ancient literature. A Hindu always believes and sees divinity in all animate and inanimate things surrounding him, like rivers, mountains, cows, animals, fish, trees. All such things are considered as God. We say Bhumi Devata, Jala Devata, Parjanya Devata, Naga Devata, Vriksha Devata. Parvat, Himalaya, it is also considered as Devata. So, such a thought cannot think of a fellow human being as superior or inferior. It cannot have any theological foundation. But unfortunately, such behavior was definitely observable in society. When the Sangha founder and subsequently Swayamsevaks started this endeavor of organizing Hindu society, their medium was Shakha. Shakha, we come together for an hour, play together, at times in our programs, stay together, eat together. Slowly, we start thinking together, acting as if we are one. One of our adhikari has said that while doing this Shakha work, we go in the sense, come together, stay together, meet together, slowly think together for the betterment of society. In this methodology of Shakha, slowly an atmosphere is created for all so that all such superficial differences are forgotten and we think all as one. This fosters oneness, what we can call Hindu-ness, which is the sole introduction or our identity. The Shakha technique, where we always try to bring together men. Everyone is important for us. We get to know their parichay, we get to know their family, we talk to him, we become friends. We visit their houses. We talk as if we are a family relative. We are an extended family. The technique sometimes is described as man-to-man contact and heart-to-heart talk. This technique easily forgets all such differences. There are virtually hundreds of such examples, maybe personal, maybe at family level, at workplaces, in villages, in communities, where Swayamsevaks have set their example to foster such unity amongst the Hindu society, many times facing several odds. We may not know their names, but their deeds have the effect, and after 80 years of Sangha work, the Hindu society, we can say, has definitely stood up firmly against this menace of casteism. Slowly, Sangha also thought that some efforts have to be done on wider scale, that is at the scale of Hindu Samaj. And I will give you some, in a nutshell, a brief information about it. Today is a special day. Incidentally, today is Janmashtami. A very well-known, a very large organization by the name Vishwa Hindu Parishad started 50 years before on this day. At the Chinmay Mission headquarters in Mumbai in 1964, Vishwa Hindu Parishad started. Incidentally, today they are celebrating their golden jubilee at the same place where many of the prominent Hindu dharmacharyas are coming together to celebrate this golden jubilee. Vishwa Hindu Parishad was formed so that all the religious leaders of Hindu society, dharmacharyas, sect leaders, community leaders should come together and fight against these differences in Hindu society and bring the whole Hindu society together. Vishwa Hindu Parishad has achieved several milestones. In one of their conferences in Udupi in 1969, all the Pramukh Shankaracharyas, main four and other Shankaracharyas, all the Pramukhs of Akhadas and several such Dharmacharyas proclaimed in one voice what can be said as a one Subhashit, Na Hindu Patito Bhavet, मम सहिंदवः सोदरा सर्वे न हिंदुः पतितो भवेत् मम दीक्षा हिंदु रक्षा मम मंत्र समानता. I shall repeat. हिंदवः सोदरा सर्वे न हिंदुः पतितो भवेत् मम दीक्षा हिंदु रक्षा मम मंत्र समानता. All Hindus are brothers, that is, they are the children of same mother. No Hindu is fallen, that is downtrodden or inferior. My duty is protection of Hindu Dharma. My motto is equality or brotherhood. That was the proclamation which gave confidence to all the sections of society that we are Hindus. There is no superior or inferior complex or inferior feeling amongst us. This is the same feeling of brotherhood and familiar bond which the Swayamsevaks foster throughout their period when they are in Shakha, when they are working in society, when they are staying in their family with the relatives, their friends, etc. As we all know, slowly as we gain this experience and realize that we are with the society, we are living an age-old Subhashit which says that as we grow, we should expand our circle. As we are saying all these circles in Google and all, we are slowly trying to expand our circle from individual towards our family, towards our near or extended family, then community, maybe locality, and slowly, ultimately to the universe. So, when we go out outside Bharat, this Utsav takes place what is called as Universal Brotherhood Day, or in a better way we can call it Universal Oneness Day. Hinduism has always thought about universe. There is no contradiction or no conflict between any of the two stages, be it at the smallest level of my individual or at a very large level of universe or cosmos. So this feeling of oneness, which is constant throughout, is celebrated as Rakshabandhan by the name Universal Oneness Day. Swayamsevaks in Bharat and also outside have developed this close bond with the society. Naturally, when any section of such society is in calamity or is in some difficulty, it is the natural inspiration of any Swayamsevak as a human being to rush towards his help. In Bharat, there are several examples when Swayamsevaks have rushed and reached first to such affected people, maybe in natural calamities like earthquake, fire, floods, or man-made calamities like railway accidents, air accidents, etc. We may have heard several incidences like earthquake in Latur, earthquake in Bhuj, tsunami which came about 10 years back in Tamil Nadu, recent Falin hurricane in Odisha. All such times, Swayamsevaks have rushed first there, rescued people, made arrangements of relief of thousands of affected people, and not only that, for year, 2 years after that, They stopped only when redevelopment of all such people to a new and safer places have taken place. We might have heard a very recent tragedy in a village in Maharashtra. The name is called Malin. It is near the Sahyadri in Pune district, near Mahabaleshwar. Because of incessant rains, a huge landslide took place on that village and about 50 houses were literally buried. The affected figure who was buried under is considered to be something like 80 to 100. And it was not known, it was a very remote village. But our Swayamsevak nearby, when he came to know, he organized about 30-40 Swayamsevaks and rushed to village. It was difficult to go there. There was raining all the time. Government machinery also took time to reach there. This immediately started whatever help they could do. And one very poignant aspect of it is, as the machinery was coming, help was starting, there was this huge task of disposing of or cremating those who were unfortunately dead in this tragedy. It is very difficult in such cases when families and families itself have lost their lives to do such thing. As I said, our Swayamsevaks have a brotherly feeling to all such people, and as a part of family, they made all the arrangements even for the cremation of such people. This is not something new to them. This is not something which is very alien or difficult to them. This they do as a part of family member, and that's why many of the Sangh well-wishers or those who were critics before but now have become well-wishers have described Sangh or RSS as ready for selfless service. I would also like to point out one more dimension of Sangh work other than Shakha. This same feeling of oneness, brotherhood, compassion has given rise to more than 1,25,000 Seva Karyas. I repeat, more than 1,25,000 Seva Karyas or service activities throughout Bharat. As we all know, there are many sections of Hindu society who live in mountains, like they are called Vanavasis, where there are no roads, no schools, no hospitals, like that. Similarly, there are many in villages who cannot have even 2 square meals a day. For some sections, even in city, the situation is not different. What we call as slums, there also their living condition is pathetic. They need help in all the sectors like health, education. At times, money is there, but sanskaras are not there. So help for sanskaras, vocational training, and Swayamsevaks have started Seva Karyas or service activities in all such fields. Maybe it is student hostels for tribals, mobile medical vans for remote areas, medical centers for slums, tailoring coaching classes for women by which they can earn their own livelihood, some self-help groups. One of a very shining example is a district of Kanyakumari, where our Swayamsevaks have started nearly 30,000 self-help groups. You may have heard about Ekal Vidyalaya, what is known as one teacher school, where in a remote village, a village boy or girl who is little educated, maybe 10th or 12th, he is given a supplementary training and he himself starts a small pre-primary school in his village, so that because of that village affection, the usual discrepancies like the teacher not attending the school or boys and girls not attending the school, all these things are overcome, and there are about 40,000 such one teacher school in many remote areas of Bharat. One more shining example is called as Gram Rakshak Arogya Rakshak Yojana, village health worker, where a person from village itself is given a basic first aid training is provided with a kit of some basic medical uh, tablets and medicines, and he can treat some major diseases for 1 or 2 days before the patient gets actual medical help. Especially in northeast areas and many tribal areas, our Swayamsevaks have started thousands such Gram Rakshaks or village health workers. These Seva Karyas have now become a part of something like symbol for our selfless service. There are many projects which stand out where many people visit to study the project, do thesis on this project, at times PhD also. I will just name a few. A project started by Swargiya Nanaji Deshmukh in Chitrakoot for a total or integrated village development in 500 villages near Chitrakoot. Dr. Hedgewar Hospital in Aurangabad stands unique as it was started by a group of doctors who came out of their medical education, maybe MD, MS, and without doing their personal practice, came together, joined hands together in this form of brotherhood to start a state-of-the-art hospital in Aurangabad, which is now known as Dr. Hedgewar Hospital. There are such chains of blood banks, vocational training centers, student hostels, hostels for lepers, guidance centers or Krishi Vigyan Kendras supported by government schemes for agriculturists. I think we can name any sector where such service is needed and Swayamsevaks are providing this service. This is again the manifestation of the closeness with the society, bond with the society, which has been fostered by the simple technique of Shakha, be it Khel, be it Geet, be it Subhashit, be it some programs. I think these programs cannot be done in E-Shakha, what we call a Chandan, eating together. Maybe we can eat together at our places, or distributing mithai which is done at the Utsav, not in E-Shakha, because E-Mithai is not something which we will do. But these type of small activities have fostered and developed such brotherhood. I think all of our brothers and sisters who are residing outside Bharat also carry the same feeling. I'll just describe something about Vishwa Vibhag as we are celebrating this Utsav as a part of Vishwa Vibhag. As I said, today in Bharat, there are about 55,000 such shakhas. By shakha I mean in Bharat there are daily shakhas, plus there are some weekly shakhas called Saptahik Milan and monthly shakhas called Masik Milan. The total number is about 55,000. In Vishwa Vibhag, we have about 600 shakhas in 35 countries. US, there are first as US everywhere, maybe 140 shakhas in US, UK about 100, then Sri Lanka has about 80 shakhas, 45 Sangh shakhas, 35 Samiti shakhas. Australia has something like 16, Kenya has 13, Malaysia has good number of shakhas like 35, 40, Myanmar, Brahmadesh has about 60 shakhas. Of course, Nepal is just in our brotherhood and Nepal has about 180 shakhas. So all such shakhas in Vishwa Vibhag are also carrying the same feeling of brotherhood, the teachings of Hindu Dharma, creating awareness among our second generation about Hindu Dharma and all such things. Many times our Karyakartas working in Vishwa Vibhag briefly describe the goal or aim of our work by 4 P's. What they say is protect, preserve, practice and promote Hinduism or Hinduness as possible at our place. Wherever protection is needed, wherever preservation of our values, sanskaras, festivals are needed, practicing actual Hinduism in these type of utsavs and promoting wherever possible. And all such utsavas are also, Vishwa Vibhag, we are doing the same thing. This Rakshabandhan Utsav is also celebrated as an Utsav for outreach. At many places, our Swayamsevaks visit, local MPs or government representatives, parliamentarians, maybe police officials, fire brigade officials, sheriffs, and all such prominent personalities amongst our local society tie the Rakhi, tell them the meaning of the Rakhi, tell them the meaning of oneness, what is being cultivated and promoted by Hindus, and by the name what we mean Universal Oneness Day. Many people definitely get enthused and exhilarated when we communicate such hoary example to them. There are some other good examples of promoting our Hindu values in these countries. Yoga, as we all know, is becoming very famous in many parts of the world, almost all parts of the world. You may have heard about an endeavor called Surya Namaskar Yagya, which was started about 5-6 years back in US. They started to observe a fortnight called Surya Namaskar Yagya from Makar Sankranti to Ratha Saptami. The goal was to come together at a place, explain to people what is Surya Namaskar, its method, its effects, and for those 15 days do Surya Namaskar in a collective way at one place. Last year they could do 10,000 people could come together and 1 million Surya Namaskars they could perform. Similar programs were held in New Zealand, UK also. Not only amongst Hindus, but many of the local people have also liked this program, invited our people to their schools and colleges to teach yoga and Surya Namaskar. During last year's Vivekanand Sardhashati or 150th birth anniversary celebrations, many such programs took place. In Kenya, we may wonder that there is a movement called African Yoga Movement, and one of such African Yoga Movement people came to our program last year in February. There were about 1200 people, out of which more than 60% were local Africans. They themselves demonstrated yoga and Surya Namaskar, and a very large, inspiring program, huge program took place in Nairobi. Similarly, like Rakshabandhan, a festival or a program is celebrated by name Guru Vandana. We all know about Guru Purnima, we may have done in our E-Shakha also. The concept of Guru is in a way unique to Hindus. It is not just our teacher, but he is a Guru. He is given a place of God, similar to our mother, father, and we say Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. So, in US also, mostly in US and at some other places, they call their local teachers, and then the school children offer their Guru Vandana to them, demonstrate some our cultural festivals, and someone tells the meaning of Guru. All such teachers get overwhelmed because of such concept of Guru and say that it is a very important concept to imbibe values when the students are young. We all in Vishwa Vibhag are doing this activity as a part of our mission to promote Hindu values outside Bharat. I think in Germany also we are doing a very wonderful work with the help of this E-Shakha. In Bharat also there are many Swayamsevaks who are curious about this E-Shakha. When we explain to them about E-Shakha, many of them immediately say that, oh, we will also do this. As we know, we are doing this E-Shakha because we are not very close. Our situation is that we are living apart many kilometers, many miles, and it is difficult to come together. But still, we are trying to utilize this medium or this technique to again imbibe values that Shakha fosters among Swayamsevaks. And as I know, in Germany we almost have many professionals who know many things, may have came across Sangh work, Sangh education in Bharat also, and it is a wonderful opportunity to keep in touch in live communication with our Swayamsevaks across this country and also in Europe. I have heard inspiring stories and seen photographs about our Hamburg Shibir. Congratulations to all who had done this Hamburg Shibir very successful. First time I think it was in Germany after 5-6 years, and I hope that this Shibir and such Utsavs also will definitely contribute to the growth of our work in Germany and elsewhere. As I am saying, one last point I would like to mention is, as Sanyogita has mentioned, that there are many new Swayamsevaks who are coming to us to join the Shakha. During last 3-4 months, we know Bharat, the situation has changed. Our Swayamsevaks have also contributed to that in terms of a massive voter awareness campaign which was done throughout Bharat. They tried to arouse the voters about their duty. During this process, we came across many such people who want to contribute something to the society, and naturally they are also enthused by the work of Sangh. And now it is the challenge for Sangh to assimilate, to get these people involved in Sangh work. Just next week, a very innovative program is being organized in Bangalore by the Karnataka Prant of Sangh. The program is named Samarth Bharat. They came across about, the number is 8 to 10,000 such newcomers who wish to join Shakha. And all such newcomers are being invited for a 1 day long workshop in Bangalore next weekend. They are expecting about 5,000 people to join that. Not only Swayamsevaks, but Sevikas, I mean women are also encouraged to come for a day-long workshop. For Swayamsevaks or Purush, it will be a night stay. All the dimensions of Sangh work, Shakha work, Hindu Sanghatan work, Seva Karya, Go Seva, Dharma Jagran, many of our affiliated organizations like Vidyarthi Parishad, Vanvasi Kalyana Ashram, Vigyan Bharati, all such work will be explained, will be demonstrated, and they will be appealed to get involved themselves in whatever type of work their aptitude is there, they can contribute. So this is now a major challenge of Sangh work. For expansion, there is a lot of potential. Our challenge is to assimilate this positive atmosphere in the society. I feel in Germany or even in Vishwa Vibhag, almost all the places, we have a similar opportunity as well as challenge that many people are looking towards us, looking to know Hindu values, looking to know what is Hinduness, and as we try to spread ourselves outside, reach to many people, maybe our students from our own university, maybe those who are living in our locality, maybe people who are coming for various IT and other type of training, and maybe local people, we can definitely achieve what our goal says at many times, that we say Krunvanto Vishwamaryam, we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we say Swadesho Bhuvanatrayam. Many of such things, we can be living examples of this. Many times when I describe Vishwa Vibhag work, many Swayamsevaks in Bharat get enthralled by that. And as we outside Swayamsevaks look to Bharat Sangh work for inspiration, Swayamsevaks here are also getting inspiration from Vishwa Vibhag work. I am sure such Utsav and our selfless dedicated Karyakartas will definitely take this Utsav and our work forward. Thank you. I can definitely say that you listened patiently as there is no disturbance, but I hope you could hear whatever little I could give it to you, and thanks for that. Namaste.
Anilji rightly pointed out, Hindu dharma is the only dharma, I guess, who is based upon the value of bandhuta. We all say, while eating, we all say, oh, Sahana bhavatu, Sahano bhunaktu. Or even we say, Sangachatvam samvadadvam. That is sahaness, togetherness, as he said. Also, Vivekananda addressed, we know his Chicago speech, Vivekananda addressed the participants as brothers and sisters of America. So many a times it comes to our mind when we are maybe new outside India, that we wish to do something but there is no way out. We sometimes don't find out what to do exactly. So I think e-shakha is the best medium, or even wherever possible, physical shakhas is the best medium to express ourselves. And as after the last Utsav of Guru Pujan, and we all might have met Ramji on his visit to Germany. We are heading towards now in expanding Shakha in all parts of Europe. We also have discussed in Shakha how we can do it further, or how we can contribute to Indian government, Indian society in our ways, because we are fortunate enough to have got chance to take higher education maybe, or take good jobs outside India. But that should always go back to our motherland. And I think Shakha is the best way to keep this relationship with motherland. So we are now looking forward to expand it in many areas of Germany. And the second endeavor we are doing is we are trying to promote Sanskrit language also. So we have Sanskrit Bhasha Varga every Wednesday. Janhavi ji will tell us more about that.
Yes. During e-shakha, we have come to this new idea of starting a Sanskrit Sambhashan Varga, because many of the e-shakha Swayam Sevaks and few of their friends were willing to learn Sanskrit, learn how to speak in Sanskrit, and they have a personal attachment towards Sanskrit, as it is the bhasha spoken by in Vedas and written everywhere in Vedas and Puranas. Everything is written in Sanskrit, and they were curious about it. And when they came to know that it's easy to learn Sanskrit, at least spoken Sanskrit, then we have thought of starting this Sanskrit Sambhashan Varga, which we have started since 2nd July, I guess. Every Wednesday we take a Varga of 1 hour in the night, 9 to 10 CET. And the basic motive of this Sanskrit Varga is to teach spoken Sanskrit. We can communicate in Sanskrit with this Varga. So I think if anybody means, we need to increase the number now, because many people doesn't know about this. So we have to spread word about this to everyone we know who is interested in learning Sanskrit. And if many people are interested, then we can plan something good ahead also, like conducting exams, giving basic Sanskrit Praveshika exams also. That's the idea.
In all, it was a good Utsav today, and thank you, Anilji, for being present with us. We all have Swayam Sevaks at our places, so let's stop here now and enjoy our time with the Swayam Sevaks at our places. We'll stop with Prarthana. I'll share the screen. Pushkarji will take Prarthana. Sangha Siddha. Prarthana.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यां
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यां
देवीं सर्वार्थसाधिकां
देवीं सर्वार्थसाधिकां
शरण्यां सर्वभूतानां
शरण्यां सर्वभूतानां
नमामो भूमिमातरम्
नमामो भूमिमातरम्
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय
विश्वमङ्गलहेतवे
विश्वमङ्गलहेतवे
विश्वधर्मैकमूलाय
विश्वधर्मैकमूलाय
नमोऽस्तु परमात्मने
नमोऽस्तु परमात्मने
विश्वधर्मविकासार्थं
विश्वधर्मविकासार्थं
प्रभो संघटिता वयम्
प्रभो संघटिता वयम्
शुभामाशीसमस्मभ्यम्
शुभामाशिषमस्मभ्यं
देहि तत्परिपूर्तये
देहि तत्परिपूर्तये
अजय्यमात्मसामर्थ्यम्
अजेयमात्मसामर्थ्यं
सुशीलं लोकपूजितम्
सुशीलं लोकपूजितं
ज्ञानं च देहि विश्वेश
ज्ञानं च देहि विश्वेश
ध्येयमार्गः प्रकाशकम्
ध्येयमार्गप्रकाशकम्
समुत्कर्षोऽस्तु नो नित्यम्
समुत्कर्षोऽस्तु नो नित्यम्
निःश्रेयससमन्वितः
निःश्रेयससमन्वितः
तत्साधिकं स्फुरत्वन्तः
तत्साधकं स्फुरत्वन्तः
सुवीरः व्रतमुज्ज्वलम् विश्वधर्मः प्रकाशेन
विश्वधर्मप्रकाशेन
विश्वशान्तिः प्रवर्तके
विश्वशान्तिप्रवर्तते
हिन्दुसङ्घटनाकार्ये
हिन्दुसङ्घटनाकार्ये
ध्येयनिष्ठा स्थिरास्तु नः
ध्येयनिष्ठस्थिरस्थिनः
सङ्घशक्तिर्विजेत्रियम्
शङ्खशक्तिर्विजेत्रियं
कृत्वा स्मद्धर्मरक्षणम् परमं वैभवं प्राप्तुम्
परमं
समर्थास्तु तवाशिषा त्वदीये पुण्यकार्येऽस्मिन्
त्वदीये पुण्यकार्येऽस्मिन्
विश्वकल्याणसाधके
विश्वकल्याणसाधके
त्यागसेवाव्रतस्यायम्
त्यागसेवाव्रतस्यायं
कायो मे पततु प्रभो
कायो मे पततु प्रभो
विश्वधर्म की जय।
विश्वधर्म की जय।
धर्म की जय।
ध्वज प्रणाम 1 2 3
Okay. Sangha Vichar.
संघ विकिरक
सहयोगिता जी सभी का परिचय शॉर्ट में करेंगे।
कर लेंगे।
गोपीनाथ जी आपसे शुरुआत कीजिए।
I'm Gopinath Chenapati from AP Guntur. I'm doing a PhD here in Limerick, Ireland, in computer science.
जानवी जी।
जी म्यूट है।
जानवी जी परिचय करो।
आपका माइक म्यूट है।
मेरा नाम जानवी मुबैकर है। मैं मूलतः पुणे महाराष्ट्र से हूँ। अभी यहाँ डिसोडॉर्फ जर्मनी में रहती हूँ। मैं गृहिणी हूँ।
मेरा नाम किरण जोगेकर है। मैं जन्मतः पुणे से हूँ लेकिन यहाँ डिसोडॉर्फ में रहता हूँ और मैं एरिक्सन में काम कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे।
बोलते ना त्यांची स्क्रीन मोठी होती। नमस्ते, मेरा नाम मिलिंद अशोक शिंदे है। मैं मूलतः पुणे महाराष्ट्र का स्वयंसेवक हूँ। यहाँ पे अभी केमनिट्स जर्मनी में स्थित हूँ। यहाँ पे माइक्रो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में पीएचडी कर रहा हूँ।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम मानसी है। मैं मूलतः मुंबई से हूँ और फिलहाल केमनिट्स जर्मनी में अपने परिवार के साथ रह रही हूँ।
चैतन्य is also.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम चैतन्य ज्ञान सागर है। आई एम फ्रॉम तिरुपति। आई एम स्टडिंग ऑटोमोटिव सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग इन मास्टर्स in Chemnitz, Germany.
रश्मि जी
आपका माइक म्यूट है रश्मि जी।
हेलो नमस्ते, माय नेम इज रश्मि, मैं बेंगलुरु से हूँ। हम लोग म्यूनिक में रहते हैं और या वी आर पार्ट ऑफ HSS सिंस हैम्बर्ग डेज शिविर, सो वी आर वेरी हैप्पी। अभी तो रांची के आने के बाद म्यूनिक में वी हैव आल्सो स्टार्टेड नाउ, सो हियर इज गिरीश, ही विल टेल यू मोर अबाउट, सो वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस शाखा। थैंक यू म्यूनिक एंड थैंक्स एवरीवन।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम गिरीश जोइस है। मैं मूलतः कर्नाटक से हूँ, बेंगलुरु शिमोगा से, and I stay in Germany since last 15 years. I came, worked in Germany, and now I have last 9 years my own business in the engineering services area, my own engineering and IT company since last 9 years. And yeah, we were quite motivated when we visited Hamburg Shibir, and I should thanks to the, it was fantastic. Milinji also organized very well, and Hamburg team. And with the motivation, and Ramji also came to Munich and stayed with us. It was quite good for us. We also started Munich, a little information to Mr. Vartak ji, that we have started Munich Shaka here. The 4th Shaka is running, and we are also celebrating Rakshabandhan on the 23rd, next Saturday. We are expecting around 45 to 50 Swayamsevak to come and join. And it's running very good, so we are quite motivated, and we also would like to see you coming here to inspire us. Okay, thank you.
Samita also would like to introduce herself, it seems. So, my daughter.
Namaste, my name is Samita. I'm 10 years old, and I'm in the summer holidays to 6th class now. And I'm here in Munich, and I've got a little brother. And I've been to the Hamburg Shibira, and it was nice.
Nice.
Good.
हेलो, माय नाम नमस्कार, मेरा नाम राजदेव है। मैं जर्मनी में लास्ट 2 साल से हूँ। यहाँ RWTH आखिरी में शिक्षा प्राप्त कर रहा हूँ। मैं अभी हाइडलबर्ग में एक कंपनी, उसमें मास्टर थीसिस और प्रैक्टिकल मतलब इंटर्नशिप कर रहा हूँ।
Namaste, my name is Sayogita. I'm here in Karlsruhe. I'm doing my Masters in Energy Engineering in Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. And I'm here for last 1 year. And now a part of Ishaka.
There is one more person with you, right?
Yeah. You introduce yourself first.
पुष्कर सतीश मराठे, मूलतः मुंबई का स्वयंसेवक हूँ। संघ दृष्टि से प्रथम वर्ष शिक्षित हूँ और यहाँ जर्मनी डॉर्टमुंड में मैं मास्टर्स इन केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा हूँ। अभी थीसिस चल रहा है।
Hi, this is Sandeep. I'm from Hyderabad, and right now I'm doing my bachelor's over here, first year in research in economics, information technology, and I've been like 9 months in Germany. And nice meeting you all.
हमें भी आनंद हुआ।
Was nice Shaka in all. अनिल जी, आपको कैसे लगा?
बस बहुत अच्छा। और one more thing, whenever you are visiting Bharat, please communicate so that I can connect you if you know local Swayamsevaks or otherwise some programs are there also, I can inform.
Sure.
Almost many of you may know my mail. You can just communicate that you are visiting. Whenever you are visiting Bharat, we can talk.
अनिल जी, और आज के उत्सव का औचित्य इतना अच्छा है।
हाँ,
आज श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी भी है, और आपने आज मथुरा के ऊपर और यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड के बारे में आपने बहुत अच्छी इंफॉर्मेशन दी। मुझे लगता है कि भगवान श्री कृष्ण से बड़ा यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड मेंटेन करने वाला तो कौन सा गॉड दूसरा दिखता है। जिन्होंने अपने पूरे कास्ट क्रीड अपने सोसाइटी के जो डिफरेंट स्टेटस है उनको सभी को डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया और सभी को इकट्ठा लाया।
जी जी
बहुत ही अच्छा ऑपॉर्चुनिटी आ गया आज कि रक्षाबंधन का उत्सव हम जन्माष्टमी को मनाएं।
वो तो ठीक है। ठीक है,
बढ़िया, अच्छा रहा उत्सव।
बढ़िया, ठीक है,
चलिए मिलते हैं।
चलिए मिलते हैं।
नमस्ते
नमस्ते,
प्रणाम।
नमस्ते, नमस्ते, नमस्ते।